Hi, this is Jim Norton. You're listening to the worst of Opie and Anthony, so put on your laughing hats and teabag a relative.
You have the worst radio voice, though. Funny line, worst radio voice
ever. Radio
ever.
guy voice.
It's awful.
Hey, how are you?
You're listening to the worst of Opie and Anthony. Something like that with a little more bass in your voice.
There is the National Transportation Safety Board. You know, they investigate all the crashes and stuff. They want black box recorders in all new vehicles manufactured in the United States. Now, this would be braking, accelerating, hard cornering, if your seatbelt's on, airbag deployment, things like that. And I read this, and a lot of privacy experts are now saying, wait a minute, I don't like this. And then I'm reading further. These black box recorders have been fitted into every General Motors car in its 2004 line. It's already in these cars. I own one. I'm reading this last night thinking, I don't think I want this. They're saying that a lot of these have already been used to determine guilt in criminal and civil cases across the country. You're driving your car. You say, well, you know, I jammed on the brakes, but I guess it wasn't in time, or this person ran out in front of me. I hit them, injured them. They can now check this black box and see if you did indeed apply the brakes, or if you were cornering too fast, how fast you were going at the time. And it could be used against you in court. And a lot of the people driving around, me included, until last night, I didn't even know this thing was in here.
But if you're not doing anything wrong, why would you care?
Right.
Well,
I hate that argument. I just don't want people taking a peek into my life at all.
It's, I don't know. You shouldn't have to have this in your car. Is what I'm saying.
But at the worst,
it shouldn't be put in, and you're uninformed.
Yeah, you should be told that that's...
There's no law that says that they have to even tell you this is in your car.
You're both right. Here's why I say if you're not doing anything wrong. I don't want the government poking their nose in my life. But if you're in court, or there's some type of a criminal charge, and there's something in your car that can prove you were telling the truth, I mean, that could also work in your favor. If you go, no, that guy sped and I hit the brakes. The other guy goes, he plowed right through the stop sign. Then it says, no. So it can work both ways.
Yeah.
But if you're in a civil or criminal case, I mean, whatever they can use, they can use. I just don't want it to be used to track for speeding or where you've been.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah, but you can't have it, both ways there.
With technology, I think we're getting a lot more of our, a lot of our privacy taken away. Yeah, it looks good on the outside, like the thing you brought up to prove your innocence. That's great. That's a great convenience. Would help you out. Easy Pass is a great convenience, so you don't have to wait at the toll booths. All the security cameras around the city are great.
But the Easy Pass thing is being used in divorce cases as well.
Right. People are saying, where have you been? And they're looking and seeing what Easy Pass toll booths you went through. And they have a printout of where you're going, what time you went through it. And, again, if you're not doing anything wrong kind of thing. But it's just more government in your life and kind of on to what you're doing, where you are. Everyone has the cell phones now that can be locators. You know, you could if you call 911 and you're injured, they can locate where you are by your cell phone. Sounds good. Again, this could help you out in an emergency, but it's kind of creepy. And I don't even have a good reason for it. I'm not like, I don't like it because. Right. You know, like you said, if you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't worry about it. But there's just something creepy about there being so much knowledge out there as to what you're doing, where you are, how fast you're going, what time you're leaving, where you're walking, where you're banking, there's just...
It comes down to how much you trust the government, I think. Because it sounds like all well and good, but we all have that paranoia about the government in the back of our heads. It's like, when does all this technology turn... against us.
Right, in some bad science fiction movie.
Like 1984 or something.
Yeah, it turns and all of a sudden it's just used against you.
I think that's what it comes down to. Like, yeah, sure, I mean, we're not doing anything wrong, but you're just wondering.
It's presented to us as a convenience, as a great convenience. Easy Pass is a great convenience. But there are these side effects of it that make you think, wow, they do know how fast I'm going between when I get on the parkway and when I'm exiting. Based on the Easy Pass, they absolutely know what my average speed was.
And they can now do the math very easily, and then all of a sudden they just pass a law like, you know what, everyone that's speeding through the Easy Pass lane, not even through the Easy Pass lanes, but speeding on the highway, we're just going to start mailing you tickets.
We're going to start mailing you tickets.
Then what people can do, by the way, if you're cheating, is they give you a pouch with Easy Pass. You can slip your Easy Pass into it. It doesn't register. So that little pouch you get, if you're cheating and you don't want to get caught with your Easy Pass, well, use your head and just pay for the toll when you're going somewhere you shouldn't be. shouldn't be. You don't
I
have
didn't
to.
know
Oh yeah, there's a pouch that comes with it.
There's a little metallic, like a mylar.
Absolutely.
Thing that goes.
And look, technically.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. I had no idea because I pretty much don't drive my car anymore.
Don't think that though. You know?
Well, their argument is that they could track you with speeding, which I don't want because I speed. But technically, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a law. They're saying we can track you doing something illegal. Well, if you're not doing anything illegal, and I'm not playing devil's advocate because I don't want to get caught speeding either.
Yeah, but the illegal speeding thing is so stupid because they have these speed limits down to a level so they can catch you and so they can. It's a revenue stream, man. That's all it is. Still, I can't believe there's still highways where you can only drive 55 miles an hour.
That's ridiculous.
Stop it.
And the only reason is so they could, pull you over and make money. That's it.
I agree with that.
Most people could easily drive 70 miles an hour on most of these highways without
the cars
a problem.
are safer. They can handle speeds a lot better.
But that's what it's all about.
And you get something like OnStar. The General Motors cars have OnStar. Another thing that's very convenient. You hit that button, and one time I hit it. We wanted to know where a Denny's was. And they're like, all right, you go down the road, I'll feed the directions to you, and it's very convenient. But it was kind of creepy hitting it and setting up the OnStar, and they're going, okay, so right now you're northbound on 95 by exit, and you're like, you know exactly where I am.
That's great.
It really is.
If you're broken down or something, you can just call and go.
Oh yeah, you just hit the button and they know where you are. They send somebody to come and help you.
They could just unlock your doors too.
But the thought that they know where you are and that information. Who knows, where it could go in the future, under what circumstances.
Right.
Again, I'm not a criminal, so, show me where the Denny's is and I'm fine.
No, but that's the point I'm trying to make here is, what is it going to be used for in the future that we don't know about?
If down the line your political ideology makes you some kind of criminal of the state, there's going to be these things that are built into just basic daily activities that are going to make it very hard for people to kind of defend their freedoms and their privacy.
But with every technology, there comes that fear that it's going to be used. Like if you go back, I'm not saying it never is, but look at the phone. There may have been people when people first started talking on the phone that said, well, now, whoa, the government's going to know when you and I have spoken. Mm-hmm. Like there's always a backlash from technology.
And they have used it for criminal investigations.
Criminal investigations,
bugging, and is it really that criminal? They bugged John Lennon's phone. So.
Just because something can be perverted, that's like saying, well, we have jails, but because the criminal system can be perverted, we shouldn't have jails because innocent people are going to go to jail. Of course you have to have jails. That's sickening that they bug them.
And believe me, I'm playing devil's advocate, too, because I don't want to come off sounding like that nut from yesterday, all paranoid about the government.
I talked to him, by the way, online. We emailed.
You did?
I like him now.
How do you spell fucking scumbag spell? I wanted to get it out so fast. Eager to please.
That's all right. You're Swedish. How do you spell?
How does one spell court soccer?
You were so sexy in Trading Places.
Oh, shut up.
You should have brought that conversation in. You should have brought that conversation in.
No. We didn't IM. We emailed back and forth. He was sending me some stuff.
Oh, all right.
And it was actually, I like him now. I still didn't like what he said, but yeah, he sent me some interesting stuff. And
what? Monster rain coming.
All right, well, Anthony, we got a lot of people on the phones that want to talk about this.
Oh, really?
I think.
Let's track them.
All right. Hi, who's this?
I'm sure we do.
Hello.
Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Hello.
What do you have for the show today?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, is Anthony's OnStar, does it tell him which driveways to drive over and front yards and mailboxes to knock over to get to the quickest Denny's?
Yeah. My navigation system lets me know by the way I drive. Median strips on the Belt Parkway are included. One way down the one-way streets the wrong way. Great.
That's too funny. Hey, I wanted to tell Jimmy Norton, my girlfriend squirts too, man. The first time, it was like our first date. I went out and spent $100 on a nice pair of pants, and we're kind of like going at it. She's like humping my leg, and she goes, "Oh, we got to stop." I'm like, "No, keep going." The next thing I know, my pants are soaked, my shoes.
Money well spent, sir. Oof. How hot is that? Her body can't deny how turned on she is. How sexy is that?
See, we try to do like above the table break, but we don't know what these guys want to talk about.
No,
so look, we get thrown right back in the gutter.
That's all right.
But still a good story.
Thank you, buddy. A fine story.
I want to comment to Spencer from New York City. He says, then don't get and sign up for fucking Easy Pass.
Yes, good point.
You have a fucking choice, idiots. No. Let me comment.
We could talk about New York City and the surrounding area. You don't really have a choice anymore.
You don't have a choice.
They're making it very, very hard for you not to have it.
As they should.
It's okay. Don't sign up for it. I'm not going to sit there in a half-hour line
because they don't have enough
to pay cash.
Yeah, they don't have enough toll booths dedicated to cash anymore.
Yeah.
Because they want everyone to just get Easy Pass.
They have too
That's
many.
their initial goal is everyone has Easy Pass.
Right. There shouldn't be gates at the tolls. There shouldn't be anything. It should be set up that you're just driving down the highway like you're normally driving.
But you don't really have a choice.
You don't have a choice, especially in New York. It would take you hours to get somewhere that takes you minutes if you didn't have Easy Pass. It's not, yeah, you do have a choice. I could get it or not get it. But it's too convenient to have. That's what I said. They present it, people have presented things as a huge convenience. And you realize that there's these little side issues that later may bite you in the ass.
But
That's what I'm saying.
It is like there's nothing that makes me happier than when I'm driving and I see all those people in the cash lane.
And you
why
whiz
would
right by
it's
them waving.
phenomenal.
Oh, I love it. You
Government-
wave. Hi.
You want to track me? You put Easy Pass trackers down by the meatpacking district and watch me look at trannies. I don't care.
I'm there.
My life stinks. You can track it if you want.
Do you see all the people that are going through the toll
And I don't
booth?
pay my taxes. Wait, that won't come back to haunt me.
What an ass.
Idiot to say that on the radio.
You see the people that go through the Easy Pass lane, especially in Jersey, because in New York they have the stupid gates that come down. You got to wait for them to go up. In Jersey, there's no gates. There's a little light that says Easy Pass, and it's green, or it says call Easy Pass in red if it didn't register.
Yeah.
They pull up and stop and wait for that light. I like flying through there at about 30, you know? And you get people in front of you, they feel like they have to wait for that light to come on. Like if the green light doesn't come on, there's going to be an O.J. chase behind them to try to arrest them for not registering.
No, they just mail a ticket to you.
They mail a thing
No,
that says...
that's what happened to me, and it drove me nuts.
Well, you didn't have Easy Pass.
No, I didn't. But it's another.
So you probably...
No, I know. It's another thing, though. It's like, you know, the 35-cent toll on the Jersey Turnpike. Parkway, thank you. I don't know. I'm a Long Island guy. So I threw my change into the basket, and it turned green, and I went.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, anyway. I get a ticket in the mail for $25.35 because they're
Wait, it was a 35-cent toll.
And a $25 service charge or office fee type of thing.
For them to take 35 cents?
Yeah.
It costs $25. That's
Dude,
why the government's broke.
This happened twice. On the way to see my brother and his new baby, and on the way back from seeing my brother and his new baby. So I get in the mail. It has my license plate. It took my picture, and it says that you owe $25.35. For what? They're claiming that I'm blowing off 35-cent tolls.
I'll bet you are.
No.
I've gone out to lunch with you. I bet you are.
Oh, dude, relax with that. You want to see my... I'm bringing in my American Express bill, because I'm not going to take the cheap rap anymore. I'm buying dinner.
Bring in your bill.
I'm buying dinner and lunch for everybody on this show these days.
Really?
I'm not, and breakfast. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous.
Bring in the Amex bill.
You want me to?
We'll take a look.
No
I'd like
problem.
to see that.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. So, yeah, so they got me for $25 and 35 cents. I'm like, so I call them up. I'm like, I'm not blowing off 35-cent tolls.
Yeah, why would you blow off a 35-cent toll?
No, you think you're going to get away with it, and of course there's going to be some ridiculous fee if you blow it off. So then I pay that one, and then another one comes in the mail, and I call them up screaming and yelling, like, what are you doing? I paid this. Because it wasn't even worth it, arguing over, really, so I just paid it. But then I got another one. They're like, no, you blew it off twice in one day. And then I lost it. So then you know what they do? They're like, all right, calm down. We are getting a lot of complaints at this particular toll plaza. I guess it's not obvious what you have to do or something.
Then you shouldn't have to pay any of them.
So she goes, calm down, all right. You paid the first one. We'll let you off. She's letting me off the hook. We'll let you off the hook on the second one. But know what she says? You still have to pay the 35-cent toll.
Say, no, I paid it.
No, they got me breaking the law. So it was $25.35. So like we'll take off the office fee charge or whatever, but you still have to pay the toll. I'm like, you're kidding me. Why don't you take the 35 cents out from the other one that I just paid you?
Yeah, the other one that I wasn't supposed to pay.
I had to make a check out for 35 cents.
Great.
How stupid is that?
You know, it cost them more to cash that 35-cent check than 35 cents.
I'm like, you got the computer there. Just wipe it out.
I don't know how you survive without Easy Pass.
I'm not driving anymore.
I don't
live in
understand. Well, when you drive, you're driving like long distances, though.
No, man.
You drive up to Boston every so often, or you drive to
Anthony,
Philly.
since we started this job, I've been in my car 3 times. It's just sitting.
To me, it's worth it.
It's just sitting right now. I live in the city full time. I go out to the island every once in a while to see family. And that's it.
Easy Pass don't cost you anything.
But I'm not. I take the 59th Street Bridge over. This means nothing to anyone else in the country.
Free.
But well, just because it's the easiest way to get in for me.
Free bridge.
And where I live and all that. So whatever.
Oh, he's the worst, though. There's nothing worse than sitting in Ope's truck and you see everybody whizzing by. And you two are sitting there like two old ladies. Like, dude, are you going to get Easy Pass? He's like, no, I know. I just don't drive that much.
Jockeying for position. It's worth it if you drive once and have to sit at that goddamn
You're right.
toll.
When we do have to take the ride to Boston or down to Philly or Washington, you're right. But it's kind of rare
what does
these
Boston
days.
call it? What does Mass call it?
The fast lane.
Fast lane.
Fast lane.
But you can go
Easy
flying
Pass
through.
sucks. Easy Pass sucks. Do they chant that up there in Boston?
Dude, you can go flying through the Boston ones.
I know, that I like. Jersey's another one. They got the one. And now the newest ones are just this big thing. It looks like the things they hang the big signs on.
Yeah.
It has the sensors on it. You could fly through there, and there's still jerk-offs that slow down.
Yes, Steve?
Just go.
Big Kev's on line 11. He's got an interesting trick on how to beat the New Jersey Parkway tolls.
I did hear this.
What does he do? He plays silly songs from freaking Broadway shows?
Close.
Distracting the toll takers.
Right.
Eric and I witnessed this on the way back from Boston, actually. It's, I mean, to gyp the Parkway at 35 cents seems like an awful lot of effort, but...
All right, well...
What song does he have? The Parkway is for tolls. The Parkway is for tolls.
Parkway is for tolls.
Ha ha ha.
Big Kev.
That was Eric, not me.
Now, how do you beat these tolls?
There's if you get it, when New Jersey first instituted the cameras on the tolls.
Yeah, they take a picture of your license plate.
Yep.
Right. Well, they can't do it anymore in the exact change lanes because you can, when you go to court, you have to confront your accuser.
Uh-huh.
And that would be a machine.
And they can't produce the machine, so therefore your case is dismissed.
So you go through the exact change lane.
Right.
And you don't pay.
I don't pay. I've never paid a New Jersey toll in my life.
But you have to go to
You live in Jersey.
But you have to go to court a lot.
No, he's saying they can't put the cameras there anymore.
They stopped taking the pictures in the exact change lanes. They only do an Easy Pass lane.
Gotcha.
Because when you sign up for Easy Pass, you sign away that loophole in the law.
Oh, all right.
Hey,
look at you saving 35 cents.
35 cents.
By the way, Florentine used to do that. He would pull up and just fake like he was throwing.
Why would he fake
Dude, it was the worst acting I've ever seen. You should have seen Peter O'Florentine driving down the highway, fake throwing quarters. Oh, he would roll the window down, his hand would come out. And my friend Kenny used to deliver newspapers, and Kev, you may know this trick. He knew how to get out of the turnpike tolls, which can add up, where he would jump off like exit 8A, and there's another one where you can just go into the rest area and sneak out the back behind a fence.
Really?
Yeah.
Back by where the truckers are getting their blowjob?
Yeah, and where the lot lizards are. My friend Kenny is driving with a stupid car full of newspapers, sneaking out of an 80-cent toll. Chiseler psychopath.
80 cents. All right, Big Kev, thank you.
Go through the exact change lane. There you go.
But see, they count on people paying the toll.
Yeah.
They count on people not going through the bother of going to court to try to fight this stuff. So, they're making their money with the $25 freaking office fee and all that.
And the reason you have any stupid tolls there is because of the unions, because they would fire all of them and just go, look, beat it. But no, hey, you got to have a certain amount of people there for the union.
You could have a monkey taking
They
the coins.
do.
Why are you screaming today?
And just put...
I don't know.
Just if everyone had the Easy Pass...
Did I scream?
Yeah. You wouldn't need the personnel there. It'd be a lot cheaper. Rip down the toll booths. Rip down the toll booths, Jimmy. I didn't mean to yell. Sorry.
The Opie and Anthony Show. XM202.
Boss, what's going on?
What's happening?
Wrong ring. I need one ring on this.
Whoa.
Sweetie. Hi, Rich.
That was hilarious.
I know. Don't laugh too hard.
What? All right. What's the problem now?
How's Bonnie?
She's great. She's in. Actually, she's on her way to Canada this morning.
You guys have kind of a long-distance relationship sometimes, don't you?
Well, she went back to Los Angeles last week. Yeah.
Last week? Are you allowed to see other people?
What, other girls?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Who would do that?
I just don't know because I don't know what kind of relationship you guys have because sometimes you don't see each other for a while and you're great distances apart and I don't know. Maybe you have an arrangement.
No. She said to me, she goes that I can tell my friends that I hit her so they don't think I'm pussy whipped.
Yeah.
She goes, if you want to tell your friends, you know, she's so funny. She wrote a joke last night. She goes, just because I don't know my left from my right doesn't mean I should be raped. That's
a great woman joke.
That's a cute little joke.
Isn't that a good one?
Oh,
that is a good one.
Like a typical female comic.
I like women that do rape jokes. I got to be honest. That does make me happy.
Very funny.
All right. You don't have Easy Pass, Rich?
No.
He's another one. Now, Rich, unlike Opie, Rich drives a lot. And what, you sit in those cash lanes?
What's the difference? So you go through the lane a minute quicker.
A minute?
A minute? No, Rich, no.
Where are you, East Bumfuck? You're here in New York City where the toll lines last a half hour sometimes.
No, wait, do you think the toll line at the Lincoln Tunnel, once you go through the Easy Pass, is just clear right through the toll? It's still backed up.
No, but you'll save yourself 15 minutes. I used to commute in every day. I'm trying not to yell. I used to commute in every day.
Yeah, I know. When you left your parents' house, okay, where you lived, and you went to a gig.
No, I lived in I lived in with Florentine in Jersey. I would commute in every day, and I would fly through the toll. And I don't understand. It was guys like you sitting there in their cars listening to their awful Tom Waits music, and that's why there was traffic buildup.
No. Are you out of your mind?
No.
First of all, do you know that Easy Pass that they can keep a record of how fast you go from point A to point B?
We were discussing
I'm so glad
that.
you got your XM satellite radio hooked up.
Who, me?
Yeah. Jesus.
First of all, I'd like to get a deal on that. One of the reasons I don't have Easy Pass is too much paperwork. Like I got the paperwork, and it's like they want a whole history of your life. It's too much stuff to fill out.
Too much.
Hi, Rich, it's Bonnie. Hi. I got a new joke. Just because I don't know my left from my right doesn't mean I should have to fuck Rich Voss.
Oopsie.
So,
how much he's laughing so hard he's going to start coughing. Jesus. It's time to get rid of that cigarette habit of yours.
How much paperwork is Easy Pass?
Name, address.
No, it was like a bunch of stuff. But that's not why there's traffic, because the people that don't have Easy Pass.
But that alleviates traffic, so it is partially a huge contributor.
Your fault.
And it also alleviates people's jobs and stuff.
Good.
They're not people. They're savage.
Nasty toll takers.
Vicious.
All right. Well, no, we don't want to listen anymore, actually. This is going nowhere.
What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Supposed to be funny because I don't have Easy Pass?
Well, I don't even know why we have you on the phone, to be honest.
I think Rich, you don't have Easy Pass and go. Funny, come on.
Jesus.
When I tag you on the shoulder, make like you don't have Easy Pass. Yeah. Okay, can we have an occupation? All right, a doctor. A doctor without Easy Pass. Go.
Go.
Oh, man.
I'll admit, you're in a bad spot here.
Yeah, so what am I doing? I mean,
we're not blaming you. I mean, casually, Norton goes, I bet your Voss doesn't have Easy Pass. So
Anthony said Voss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so during the commercial break, Ben
wouldn't.
decides to get you on the line, and this is nothing.
I know. Also, now I'm Robert Kelly.
No, Robert Kelly, he's been funny.
Was he?
No, he actually had a great appearance on our show.
Yes,
he did.
He will be invited back.
That's good.
As well as you, Rich.
I will. Oh, guess what?
What, Rich?
Oh, he got us. Shit.
I can't believe I just got gotten.
No, but it's
dummy.
You got gotten by Rich?
I think he actually had something to say, and then we said, "Oh, you got us," and he goes, "Oh, this is a good idea. I'm going to hang up now."